Chapter 4, Requirements Modeling. This chapter describes the requirements modeling process, gathering facts about a systems project, preparing documentation, and creating models that will be used to design and develop the system. Chapter Objectives. Describe systems analysis phase activities. List and describe systems requirements, including outputs, inputs, processes, performance, and controls. Use a functional decomposition diagram to model business functions and processes. System analysis phase. Objectives. Understand the proposed project, ensure that it supports business requirements, build a solid foundation for system development. Systems analysis activities. Requirements modeling involves fact-finding to describe the current system and identification of requirements for new system. Data and processing model graphically represents system data and processes. System analysis phase. Team-based techniques are JAD, RAD, and Agile methods. The goal is to deliver the best possible system at the lowest possible cost in the shortest possible time. Joint application development, JAD, brings users into the design process. Rapid application development, RAD, is a condensed version of the system development lifecycle. Agile methods stress intense interaction between developers and users. For more information about JAD, RAD, and Agile methods, see Chapter 4, page 105 to 111. Modeling tools and techniques also involve graphical methods and non-technical language that represent the system at various stages of development. Systems analysts build fact-finding results into models. Study the models to determine whether additional fact-finding is needed. Functional decomposition diagrams are top-down representation of a functional process. Help analysts show business functions and how they are organized into lower-level processes. Review Figure 4-8 in Chapter 4, which shows an illustration of a functional decomposition diagram. System requirements. Output examples are: the website must report online volume statistics every 4 hours and hourly during peak periods. The contact management system must generate a daily reminder list for all sales reps. The purchasing system must provide suppliers with up-to-date specifications. System requirements continue. Input examples. The department head must enter overtime hours on a separate screen. Student grades must be entered on a machine-readable forms prepared by the instructor. Each input form must include date, time, product code, customer number, and quantity. Process examples are: the student record system must calculate GPA at the end of each semester. The human resources system must interface properly with the existing payroll system. Think about some output, input, and process examples based on your experiences. System requirements continue. The prescription system must automatically generate an insurance claim form, and there are some other examples, performance examples. The system must support 25 users online simultaneously. Response time must not exceed 4 seconds. The system must be operational 7 days a week, 365 days. And there's another example, control examples. The system must provide logon security at the operating system level, at an application level. The system must maintain separate levels of security for users and the system administrator. All transactions must have audit trails. The system must create an error log file that includes error type, description, and time. Future growth, costs, and benefits. Scalability. A system's ability to handle increased business volume and transactions in the future. A scalable system offers a better return on the initial investment. Information required to evaluate scalability. Projected future volume for all outputs, inputs, and processes. Future growth, costs, and benefits continue. Total cost of ownership. It's important if the development team is evaluating several alternatives. Problem. Cost estimates tend to understate indirect costs. Systems analysts should try to identify indirect costs and include them in TCO estimates. Review figure 4-15 in chapter 4, page 118, which shows an example of TCO for cloud computing. Fact-finding methods are interviews, document review, observation, questionnaires, and surveys. Documentation. Software tools are case tools, and we also have productivity software, which includes word processing, spreadsheets, database management, presentation graphics, collaborative software programs. Chapter summary. The systems analyst phase includes requirements, modeling, data, and process modeling, and consideration of development strategies. Objective is to understand the proposed project, ensure that it will support business requirements, and build a solid foundation for the systems design phase. Popular team-based approaches include JAD, RAD, and Agile methods. The fact-finding process includes interviewing, document review, observation, questionnaires, sampling, and research. Systems analysts should carefully record and document factual information as it is collected, and various software tools can help an analyst visualize and describe an information system. Read Chapter 4 and review the key terms at the end of the chapter.